Diving into a crucial topic that affects many of us, say bad money habits that can keep you broke. These habits can sneak up on you, but once you recognize them, you can make smarter choices. I want to share a quick story that changed my financial life. A few years ago, I was working in a finance firm, surrounded by money talks, but I was living paycheck to paycheck. I ended up losing my car and some personal belonging in a robbery at gunpoint. During that robbery, I was injured and I was hit with a huge medical bill. At that moment, I realized I had no savings to help me. That wake-up call pushed me to examine my money habits, and today, I want to share the top habits that kept me broke and how I turned my life around, build wealth, and became the owner and CEO of my own accounting company. If you're ready to take control of your finances and build wealth, stick around because we have some powerful insight for you. Number one reason. First up is living beyond your means. This habit is all too common. You might earn a decent income and find yourself spending more than you make, often relying on credit cards to fill the gap. Living beyond your means can lead to a cycle of debt that feels impossible to escape. Let's break this down a bit. Think about your monthly income. If you earn $3,000 but are spending $3,500, you're going to find yourself in trouble. It's easy to justify those extra expenses, maybe a new phone or an expensive dinner, but those choices can accumulate quickly. To combat this, create a realistic budget that prioritizes your needs over wants. Start by tracking your essential expenses. And when I say essential expenses, I mean like your rent, your utilities, groceries. Then allocate funds for discretionary spending, but keep it reasonable. Remember, financial freedom comes from living within your means. For a free budgeting template, click on the link below. Number two, living for today. This habit is all about the allure of instant gratification. Picture Jessica. She's working hard at her job, and every Friday, she rewards herself with dinners out, shopping sprees, and weekend getaways. She thinks life is short. I deserve to enjoy it. But what happens when the thrill of those nights out fades? Imagine this. Years pass and Jessica finds herself still renting an apartment, unable to save for a home, while her friends are building equity. She's stuck in a cycle of spending, living paycheck to paycheck. This habit not only affects her financial future, but also creates stress and regrets. To break this cycle, start by setting financial goals that excite you. For example, create a vision board for your dream home or vacation. Allocate a percentage of your monthly income for fun, but also commit to saving. Use a budgeting app to track both. Balancing enjoyment and saving can transform your future while letting you live in the moment. Number three is ignoring a budget. This is a critical mistake that many people make. Without a clear budget, it's easy to overspend without realizing it. Many folks feel overwhelmed by budgeting, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Begin by tracking your income and expenses for just 1 month. Use a spreadsheet or a budgeting app to categorize your spending. This can help you visualize where your money is going after reviewing your expenses. Identify areas where you can cut back. For example, if you notice you're spending a lot on takeout, try cooking at home a few nights a week. By creating a budget and sticking to it, you'll have a clearer picture of your finances and can make informed decisions that align with your financial goals. This approach can also reduce stress as you will know exactly how much you can spend each month. Again, for a free budgeting template, click on the link below. Number four is impulsive spending. We've all been there, walking into a store for one item and walking out with several. This can quickly drain your finances. To combat impulse spending, try implementing a 24-hour rule before making any non-essential purchase. When you see something you want, wait a full day before deciding whether to buy it. Often this cooling off period can help you realize that you don't actually need the item. You can also create a shopping list before going to the store and stick to it. If it's not on the list, don't buy it. This approach not only saves money, but also makes your shopping trips more efficient. By being more mindful about your purchases, you'll find that your overall spending decreases significantly. Number 5, relying on credit cards. Let's confront the habit of relying on credit cards. It's a double-edged sword. On one side, they can build your credit score and offer rewards. On the other, they can lead you into an abyss financially. Consider your own experience. Swiping your card for everything, groceries, gas, and even a night out. It feels harmless at first until your statement arrives, revealing a shocking balance that you can barely comprehend. Then the stress starts to build. You're facing mounting debt and crippling anxiety. You find yourself only making minimum payments as interest rates climb higher. You thought you were managing your finances, but now it feels like you're trapped in a cycle that seems impossible to escape. To regain control, treat your credit card like a financial tool, not a crutch. Set a strict budget for credit card spending each month and only use it for planned purchases. Aim to pay off the balances in full every month. This discipline will not only protect your credit score, but also provide a peace of mind as you watch your financial situation improve. Number 6, neglecting debt management. If you're only making minimum payments on your debts, you might feel like you're not making any progress. This can be discouraging and overwhelming. To tackle this issue, create a plan that focuses on paying off high interest debt first. For instance, if you have a credit card debt with a 20% interest rate and a student loan with a 5% interest rate, prioritizing the credit card debt not only will this save you money in the long run, but it will also give you a sense of accomplishment. As you see those high interest balances shrink. Consider consolidating your debt if it makes sense for you. Look into balance transfer credit cards or personal loans with lower interest rates. This can help simplify your payments and potentially save you money on interest. Number 7, neglecting savings. Life is unpredictable and emergencies can arise at any moment. Imagine facing an unexpected car repair costing $500. If you don't have savings, you might find yourself turning to credit cards, adding to your financial burden. But it doesn't have to be this way. Start saving regularly, even if it's a small amount each month. Set a goal, maybe aim to save $50 a month. Over time this adds up. In 1 year, you'll save $600, which can provide a cushion for those unexpected expenses. You can also consider automating your savings. Set up a separate account and have a portion of your paycheck transferred directly into your savings account. This way, you're prioritizing your savings without even thinking about it. Building an emergency fund gives you peace of mind and helps you avoid falling into debt when life throws curveballs. Number 8, failing to invest now. This is a habit that often stems from fear of misunderstanding. Meet Tom. He has a stable job and saves diligently, but all his money sits in a low interest saving account, barely keeping up with inflation. Picture this. Tom watches his friends invest in stocks, real estate, and retirement accounts. Years later, he sees them thriving while he's still wondering why his savings aren't growing. The harsh reality is that by not investing, he's not just missing out on potential wealth, he's losing ground. Start investing now. Even if it's just a small amount, look into low-cost index funds or consider using a robo-advisor that aligns with your risk tolerance. Remember, time is your best friend when it comes to investing. The earlier you start, the more your money can work for you through the power of compound interest. You need to make that commitment today. It could change your life tomorrow for the greater good. Before we get to our last bad money habit, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you will never miss an update on our weekly posting. Finally, number 9, neglecting financial education. Understanding personal finance is crucial for making informed decisions. There's a wealth of resources available, books, podcasts, online courses that can help you enhance your financial literacy. Listen to your personal finance podcast during your commute to work, to home, or wherever you're going. This knowledge can empower you to take charge of your finances. Make it a habit to educate yourself. The more you know about budgeting, saving, investing, and managing debt, the better equipped you'll be to navigate your financial journey. Remember, financial literacy is a lifelong pursuit that can lead to lasting success. So there you have it. By avoiding these habits, you can take control of your financial future and work towards the life you want. It's all about making smarter choices and being proactive. Thanks so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, make sure to share it with your friends and family. Your support means a lot. See you in the next video.